the Lynx.
Hi, I'm Vera.
And I'm Yassine.
Today we'll be talking about lunch menus,
Sports,
weather,
student poll questions,
8th grade interview,
and teacher interview. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Gabby.
I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Lynn.
And welcome back to this week's sports segment.
On the 11th, there's a girls' basketball away game against Wallace at 4:30. And also on the 11th, there's an away soccer game versus Sterling at 4:32.
On the 12th, we have the first home girls basketball game of the season versus Serena at 4:30. I hope y'all win.
On the 13th, we have 7th through 8th grade girls basketball versus Dimmick at 5 p.m. Go Lynx!
Finally, on the 15th, we have 8th grade girls basketball practice at 6 o'clock to 7:30 a.m. and a 7th grade girls basketball practice at 3 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. Have a great practice.
And that's it for this week's sports segment. Have a great day.
Go
Lynx!
Hi, welcome back to this week's lunch segment.
I'm Bradley.
I'm Eli,
And I'm Evan.
and let's get started.
On Monday, the 11th, for breakfast, we have a strawberry pancake bowl along with strawberries. For lunch, chicken nuggets, fries, and oranges. Make sure you're here for this lunch.
On September 12th for breakfast, we will be having an egg and cheese burrito with a side of grapes, and for lunch, pepperoni, celery, apples, and apples.
On September 13th, breakfast, we're having cereal and watermelon. For lunch, Bosco sticks, pears, and broccoli. Sounds delicious.
On September 14th, breakfast is muffin and melon. Lunch is chili, cornbread, and applesauce. That sounds great.
On September 15th, we have breakfast pizza with apples. Sounds good. For lunch, we have calzones, carrots, and apples. Sounds amazing.
And that's it for this week's lunch segment.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm Joseph.
And I'm
And today we're bringing you this week's weather segment. For Monday the 11th, there will be a high of 76 degrees and a low of 55 degrees. There's a 47% chance of rain with a 6 mile per hour wind. On Tuesday the 12th, we have a high of 71 degrees and a low of 50 degrees with a 32% chance of rain and 10 mile per hour winds. Make sure to wear your astronaut suit.
For Wednesday, the 13th, there will be a high of 71 and a low of 48 with a 10% chance of rain and a 9-mile-per-hour wind.
On Thursday, the 14th, there will be a high of 71 degrees and a low of 48 degrees, and it will be partly cloudy with an 8-mile-per-hour wind.
And on Friday the 15th, we have a high of 74 degrees and a low of 52 degrees and mostly sunny with a 5% chance of rain and 8 mile per hour winds. Make sure to wear your sunnies.
And that's it for this week's weather segment. Stay dry, fellow Americans.
Welcome to this week's teacher interview with a special education teacher, Mrs. Mueller.
Let's get into the questions.
Have you always wanted to be a teacher?
Yeah, my mom was a teacher, so that was part of the influence of why I became a teacher. I also have a degree in marketing. There's a lot of creativity in that career, so kind of combined those two things and went back and got my master's in education and have really enjoyed that decision.
That's cool.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
Spare time. I have two little girls, almost 6-year-old and almost 8-year-old. They keep me very busy, and they are at the ages where they're involved in a lot of things now, so in sports and in dancing. So we do a lot of running around in our spare time. But outside of that, my two girls were born in Montana, so they love being outside, and we try to do some hiking and just be out in the outdoors as much as we can. They definitely miss the mountains of Montana, so Starved Rock is our equivalent that we like to visit.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sports team?
I was born a White Sox fan. I am a Bears fan. In Montana, they didn't have any professional sports, so it's nice to be back where we can go and attend games like that. I went to the University of Illinois, so I'll always be an Illini fan. And we always took vacations down in Alabama, so I'm also an Alabama football fan. But it's easy to be an Alabama fan. They have pretty good teams down there. Yeah.
What is your favorite movie?
Favorites are hard to come up with. But if I had to choose, I'm a big holiday movie fan, so the Hallmark movies are some of my favorite movies. But I love anything Disney, anything that's funny.
What do you enjoy most about teaching and why?
What I enjoy most about teaching is that every day is different, every day is exciting, it's never boring, and I just really enjoy watching students gain skills, make progress, learn new things, just grow confidence over time. It's the most rewarding part.
Do you have a favorite food?
My favorite food is pizza. I'm from Ottawa, so Bianchi's and Sam's Pizza are my go-to, I would say either weekly or every other week. There's always pizza in the house.
Cheese is so good.
It is so good. It's their cheese, I heard.
Speaking of food, do you have a favorite restaurant or fast food chain?
I think I would have to go with Bianchi's again and Sam's Pizza. Food chain, Portillo's is always, if I'm close to one, I'm gonna definitely go get a Chicago-style hot dog from Portillo's.
I've never had Portillo's.
You are missing out, man. You gotta get up there.
Do you have a favorite animal? If so, what is it?
My favorite animal is probably a moose. Again, in Montana for about 10 years, so I was actually fortunate enough to see 3 different moose on 3 different occasions. One time we saw it in Yellowstone. That was my favorite time seeing a moose. The second time we were driving back to Illinois and one crossed the road in front of us. They're such massive animals, also herbivores. And then another time in Glacier National Park, a whole family ran out in front of our car, survived, but it was, again, one experience you don't ever forget when a family of moose run out in front of your car. But it's my dream someday to own moose paddles. I never found any hiking, but I always hoped that I would.
Interesting. What subject did you enjoy most as a kid?
As a kid in school, I loved art. I loved music. Also a little bit of history. Are you ready for the Friday fun fact?
Yeah.
Do you know which president had a pet raccoon?
No.
It's a tough question, isn't it? Calvin Coolidge pardoned a raccoon, and that raccoon became their pet. And his wife, Grace, named the raccoon, do you want to guess? Rebecca, the raccoon. Not fantastic. So I also love history. I love fun facts in history, too.
That's cool.
I was gonna say Rocket the Rat.
That would have been a good guess. R. Huh?
Do you have any fun facts about yourself or just anything?
Another fun fact.
Yeah.
All right. Where did the name moose come from? Or what does the name mean? If you had to guess. This is a hint. They are herbivores.
Is it a type of plant?
They enjoy plants. Their name comes from another language, and it means eater of twigs.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, isn't that incredible? Such
Yeah.
a massive animal.
That's
Is a
cool.
herbivore. Yeah. Learn something new every day.
And that's it for this week's teacher interview. Thanks for joining us, Mrs. Mueller.
Thank you for having me. You guys did a great job.
Hello, welcome back to this week's 8th grade interview. Today we'll be interviewing Amani and Darius. What are your thoughts on moving to high school, starting with Amani?
I think it's gonna be fun.
I'm not excited for it at all. I think there's gonna be so much homework. I'm gonna be like falling asleep so much.
Yeah. Do you prefer active study hall or normal study hall?
Active study, of course.
Active study hall, of course.
What sports will you miss doing this year at Lincoln?
I'll probably miss doing soccer.
I haven't done any sports,
It's okay.
but I'm planning on doing track this year.
Darius, will you miss your brother Jaden when you move to high school?
Definitely not. He can stay here. I'm not excited.
Amani, if you had to choose, would you rather play volleyball for the rest of your life or basketball for the rest of your life?
I'd probably choose basketball for the rest of my life.
Would you stay another year at Lincoln or move out to high school?
Stay another year at Lincoln or move back, like, right? Huh? Oh, okay. I probably would just like to go to high school because I want to get it over with, I guess.
I'd probably choose high school too.
So far, what was your favorite grade at Lincoln?
Probably 6th grade.
Yeah, definitely 6th grade.
What are your favorite subjects?
I guess PE. I don't really like anything else.
My favorite subject is writing.
If you could go back in time of your years in Lincoln, what year would you go back to?
Probably 6th grade.
Yeah, 6th grade again.
What is your dream job?
My dream job, I guess it would be maybe like a teacher. I don't know.
My dream job is to be professional in a sport or work with kids or be a therapist.
That's cool.
And those are all our questions for you today.
Thank you, Amani.
And Darius for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Zari.
I'm Monse.
And I'm Yasid.
Welcome
Back to this week's student poll questions.
For our first question was, if you had a choice to change our school colors, what would it be? Coming in third place with a 10.4% was blue and purple. In second place with a 25% is gold and white. Now, coming in first place with a 37.5% is red and black.
The next question was, what is your favorite candy? Sour Patch Kids got third place with 13%. For second place, 3 candies came in tied with 10.9%. Those 3 were M&M's, Hershey's, and Airheads. And coming in for first place was Twix with 25%. Fun fact, nobody voted Dots. Wonder why.
Yeah, me too.
After that question, what was it your favorite soda? And Mountain Dew got third place with 15.2%. Second place was root beer with 17.4%. And finally, the most voted soda was Dr. Pepper with 22.7%. Gotta do, I love some Dr. Pepper.
The fourth question has got to be my favorite one, because the question was, what is your favorite sport? In third place with a 19.6% is soccer. In second place with a 21.7% is basketball. Finally, in first place, coming in with a 32.6% is volleyball.
The fifth and final question was, what is your favorite subject? Third place with 14% was social studies. Second place with 19.3% was math. And first place with 38% was PE. I don't like PE.
That's it for the student poll questions!
Yippee!
Thanks for popping in today.
Check it every week to see if the most groovy 7th graders have for you every week.
Make sure you like, share this video with family and friends and the world.
And in the words of Mr. Fox,
It's a
the
great day to be a Lynx.
Lynx.